Kang the Conqueror, the next Marvel big bad boy to take over the multiverse and wreak unstoppable havoc, conquering both time and space. As he's fierce, confident, extremely ripped, even laid back. And then you have...
I'm Friday Xavier.
A mere mortal.
But for the next 100 days, I'm going to be training like Kang the Conqueror to see if I can become the ultimate conqueror. Let's see how this goes.
Okay, so ever since I was young, I was always that curious kid who was taught to follow the rules and be extremely honest, which led me to pick up sports at an early age. And around late 2019, I was working out and keeping fit while I was in college. But once the pandemic hit, all my gains started to noticeably fade over the course of a year, leading me to attach weight on my body, lose my confidence day by day, and fall into a deep depression that I just kept to myself until I got tired of it, began working out again to drop off the pounds, leading me to the weight that I'll be starting at for day one of this challenge. Here are my stats. Coming in with a weight of 196 pounds, bicep width of 39, and a body fat percentage of around 26%. So without further ado, here is day one.
Now the ash is crazy. Today marks the end of day one. Now I just gotta do that 89 more times.
Truth is, in order to work out like Kang the Conqueror, meant I had to implement the workout of the actor who plays Kang the Conqueror, Jonathan Majors. See, I was able to find his exact plan through his Men's Health YouTube featurette, which roughly meant I had to follow his exact workout that you're seeing now. The plan was to implement 3 sets with 10 to 12 reps for every workout, only excluding the calisthenics sets where I would push for 8 to 10 instead. And sometimes I see that it's done as a superset, which if you don't know, a superset is basically no break in between sets, or like 5 to 10 seconds max, meaning you're really pushing the limits of tearing and then rebuilding your own muscles. So it's basically a workout style designed to make you pass out. And I tried a superset early on, but I just couldn't do it. I wasn't ready yet, which meant that I had a lot more work to do. I was very keen on the plan, having the workout taking about 1 hour for me to complete every session with 5 workouts a week. I would allot myself just 2 rest days, which would fall on both Wednesday and Sunday, which would hopefully allow my muscles the proper time to rebuild themselves so I can get more intense with the workout sessions as the weeks went on, allowing me to get closer to hitting this challenge's main goals, one of which is to
become a conqueror.
2 is to lose weight and gain muscles. And last but not least, have my body achieve a whopping 15% body fat percentage. And as I approached the first 30 days completed of this workout, it was trying to see how my progress was going.
I definitely feel like I'm getting a lot more muscular, but it's time to see what the scale says.
So far, I've gotten my weight down to 193 pounds, still maintaining the bicep width of 39 centimeters, while also lowering my body fat to 24%. And this gave me more motivation to work hard for the next 30 days so I can get closer to becoming ripped like Kang. But all these goals and all this hard work would literally mean nothing if I didn't do the most important thing in any fitness journey: change my diet. See, I couldn't find Jonathan Majors' exact diet while he was actually training for the role of Kang the Conqueror. But all that I had to go off was that he said that he ate a ton of chicken and rice.
Chicken and rice.
So I drafted a diet that focused on the recomposition of the body. I would eat 4 meals a day, you know, the full hurrah, which meant that I could never skip breakfast again, which was honestly a drastic change for me, as I'll admit, I'm not really a huge breakfast person. You lying if you say you are. Regardless, I will follow this plan for 6 days a week and allow myself 1 cheat day on the weekend, only just so I didn't lose my sanity during the entire duration of this challenge.
And I'm going to enjoy my cheat day.
Even with the cheat day, if I wanted to get a body fat percentage of 15%, I had to be extremely strict in following this, even on tough days like Thanksgiving.
I don't know if you can hear, but it's Thanksgiving above me, and I can't eat any of the Thanksgiving food because that will be a cheat meal. So,
and if you don't want to be eating this, you should subscribe right now so Marvel can cast me as a villain, maybe Baby Kang? Regardless, by day 45, I was actually thinking,
I got about a month and a half left, so I'm pretty much halfway through the journey, and now I'm trying to see just where is his body gonna be in the next 45 days.
Now, the lead up to day 60's check-in was certainly an interesting one, because yes, while I was eating healthier and working out, I felt myself slipping back into my old ways, where I sleep at random times, completely throw my schedule off, which would lead me to think 1,000 things at once.
I woke up with a beating headache like a kid hit it with a baseball bat.
And I thought, since this particular villain Kang speaks with a calm and determined mind at all times, I figured maybe training with meditation could be a path to lead me closer to becoming a conqueror, because the road I was on was heading down a weird path. Admittedly, adding this new habit was awkward and hard, and honestly, the first time I did it, it kind of sucked.
That was weird.
But after giving it another shot with calming music instead of guided meditation, I actually enjoyed it a lot better. So, after starting to get my mental clear while still relentlessly trying to transform my body, day 60 had arrived, which meant it was once again time to check up on my progress during this journey. I had maintained my weight at 193.6 pounds, and my bicep actually increased from 39 to 41 centimeters, while my body fat also got down to 20%. Still, while I might have felt good temporarily, I wasn't that proud of myself and my progress so far, as when I looked into the mirror, I just didn't feel like a conqueror. And I wasn't dropping the weight I wanted to, probably because I wasn't tracking my calories and I started to eat more junk food. I also think the cheat days didn't really help.
I will not lie to you though, I have been eating a little bit worse, but luckily it hasn't affected my body.
Yet. It hasn't affected it yet. See, I did know that during body recomposition, as you lose fat and weight in your body, that also means that you need to adjust the calories on your diet to an even smaller amount to compensate for the fat loss and current weight you're at if you want to continue to lose weight. Otherwise, if you keep it the same and eyeball the proportions, like I was doing, you won't really lose any fat, which is obviously a huge no-no for me because I'm trying to become the next Mr. Kang. Well, not Kang's husband, but like, you know, like a villain.
So, I mean, for the next 30 days, I would need to do something drastic. I would need to cut out all of my cheat days. For these next 30 days, I'm not gonna do that shit at all.
No more cheat days, nada. For the result, I was hoping that by actually forcing myself to track my macros better based on my new weight, it would lead me closer to achieving my goals of becoming like Kang by changing my body and reaching 15% body fat. So it was back to eating smaller portions and trying to make my body finally reach new limits that I hadn't tapped into previously. That means I was taking less rest in between each set, which led me to work out with much more intensity and exhaustion, which is good, I think. And like I said before, that superset I couldn't do before. Well, I completed 3 full sets of 3 different calisthenic workouts as part of this program in about 5 minutes with very short and minimal rest in between. So I can finally say I'm pretty sure that counts as a completed superset, as I was truly testing my body to get it done more quickly and efficiently. Hopefully this leads to good results.
It's day 70 something and I don't really want to work out, so to punish myself, I'm gonna work out in crazy weather. I don't know why. Nope. Horrible idea.
Now around day 80, it meant I was exactly 10 days away from reaching day 90 to see how my body transformed during this process. And
I know in every single workout video they have that cheesy music with that cheesy action sequence. That's something I would never put you guys through.
now that this journey is over, as of day 90, my final weight came in as 192 pounds, bicep width of 43 centimeters, and a body fat percentage of 18%.
I think that's around 15, maybe 16, 18.
And even though I didn't hit my 15% body fat, I still felt like a true conqueror like Kang. And it taught me that sometimes
This thing doesn't matter.
scales don't matter if you feel confident, because
I was able to achieve a substantial change with my body within 90 days. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe, and maybe next time I'll try to train as workout.